Have you tried everything to lose belly fat, and nothing works? Miracle diets, exhausting workouts, TikTok magic recipes, videos promising lose fat in 7 days. And in the end? You might lose a little, but then you gain it all back. The jeans that fit last week now barely close. You step on the scale, and it feels like it's mocking you. You cut out sweets, swapped white bread for whole grain, drank that miracle tea everyone talks about. But nothing changed. That feels wrong, doesn't it? Not necessarily. Just when you think you're making progress, the scale tells a different story. And then comes the dangerous thought. Maybe the problem is me? The truth is simpler, and harsher. You're trying to lose fat the wrong way. There's an invisible switch inside you. And it decides, burn fat, or store it. That switch is controlled by two main hormones: insulin and cortisol. If they're out of balance, due to stress, poor sleep, or the wrong diet, your body goes into defense mode. In other words, you eat less, and still gain weight. You work out, and nothing happens. You try everything, and remain stuck in the same frustrating cycle. That's why you see people eating junk and staying thin. Their bodies aren't in defense mode. Science has already shown a way out. But no one told you. In a Harvard study, patients with hormonal resistance managed to unlock fat loss, without crazy diets, without the gym. The secret? They started having a conversation with their body. Fat only leaves when the body feels safe to let it go. You don't need to force fat loss. You need to unlock it. And the key to unlocking it? Fasting and small daily triggers. When we talk about burning fat, most people think of restrictive diets, extreme exercise routines, suffering. But what really works is simpler, and kinder to your body.
Or you could even go multiple days without eating, because again, your body is smart. Your body knows what to do. If you have all those calories sitting on your body, right, 100,000 calories sitting in body fat, and you don't eat for 3 days, well, you need 6,000 calories. Well, you have 100,000, 200,000. So what's the problem? Take it out of your body fat. Let your body eat your body fat. That's what fasting is doing for you. And it's totally natural, because that's what it's there for. That body fat is not there for looks. It's there for you as a source, as a store of calories. So fasting just lets you use that.
Intermittent fasting, for example, is not your enemy. It simply unleashes the natural potential that's already inside you. There are 3 triggers that turn your body into a fat-burning machine, even while you sleep. Trigger number 1, it's not what you eat. It's when. Eating within a 6 to 8 hour window activates fat-burning genes.
If you want to lose body fat, you actually need to extend the period of time that you're not eating. In other words, extend your fasting period and get rid of all the snacks in order for you to have enough time that your insulin is low. When insulin is low, it's going to allow fat burning, which is going to allow you to pull those calories back out.
It's natural. Your body already has energy reserves, and if you give it time, it starts using them. Trigger number 2, short cold showers. They activate brown fat, which devours white fat, the kind you want to lose. Trigger number 3, sunlight, deep breathing, and stretching. These simple habits reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that blocks weight loss. Together, these 3 triggers send a clear message to your metabolism. You're safe. You can burn fat now. But there's an invisible mistake sabotaging everything. And 9 out of 10 people make this mistake without even realizing it. You're not overweight because you eat too much. You're overweight because your body stopped trusting you. Every day, you unconsciously send signals to your metabolism saying, store fat, don't release it. These signals are hidden in nearly invisible habits. The invisible saboteurs that program your body to gain weight. The movement fast. You wake up, and sit down immediately. Your body interprets, we're not spending energy today. Result? It switches to economy mode. Chaotic eating. Your body never knows when the next meal is coming. So it stores everything. Stress with no outlet. Your brain thinks, we're in danger. And cortisol locks your metabolism. These saboteurs are like termites. By the time you notice, they've already eaten away your fat-burning power. Now comes the biological trick that positively fools your body. It may sound crazy, but it's pure science. It's called the invisible method. A series of simple, almost imperceptible actions that make your metabolism behave like that of someone naturally slim. The best part? You can start without changing anything in your diet. The 4 invisible practices that unlock your metabolism. 1. Light movement in the first 2 hours of the day. Just 3 minutes of light activity, walking around the house, stretching, squatting. That microstimulus tells your body, we're active. Go ahead and burn fat. 2. Strategic breaks. Every 90 minutes of sitting, stand up for 1 minute. This breaks the hibernation mode and reactivates your internal burners. 3. Deep breathing. Just 2 minutes a day reduces cortisol. It calms your mind and frees up your metabolism. 4. 2 glasses of water before each meal. This activates satiety and prevents you from confusing thirst with hunger. Your body starts acting like a lean body, because you're finally sending the right signals. Now tell me, have you noticed that the faster a diet promises results, the faster it fails? It's like a thief who walks into your house wearing a name tag. And not only do you let him in, you thank him. That thief has a name, Miracle Diets. They promise everything. And deliver, failure. Low carb, detox, cabbage soup, egg diets, air diets. They all have one thing in common. They drain your water weight. They melt your muscle mass. They disrupt your hormones. When you start eating normally again, your body panics. It stores fat as a shield. You didn't fail. You were sabotaged. And the worst part? They know it. The industry makes billions off this vicious cycle. You lose weight, you gain it back, you buy again. Now imagine. What if you never had to start a diet again? What if, instead, you created a lifestyle you love so much?
Yeah. Because when I say your 20 favorite foods, I mean your 20 favorite foods that are reasonably healthy choices across the food groups. And there's 6 of them. There's the meat or the high protein group. There's the fat group, there's the fibrous vegetable group, and there's the starch group, and then there's the milk group, and then there's the fruit group. So choose your 3 favorite foods across, like in each of those food groups, choose your 3 favorite ones you like the most. And there's your diet, man. There's your diet. Oh wait, we have two more foods left to get those 20 foods. Choose your 2 favorite YOLO foods, your 2 favorite desserts or whatever, or what you like, wine, okay, wine and freaking cookies or something, brownies and ice cream, whatever. And that's a healthy diet right there that'll hold you down for life and not just a dieting phase.
I love that approach. I've never...
That quitting would be the real sacrifice. That's not magic. It's food strategy. Your diet is no longer a punishment. It's time to finally listen to your body, and let it show you what it's capable of. Kevin Smith, Hollywood director. He nearly died. In 2018, Kevin had a massive heart attack, the kind doctors call a widowmaker. He was 47, and almost didn't make it. But what he did next shocked everyone. Kevin didn't choose surgery or miracle pills, he changed his diet and reset his metabolism. No extreme cuts. No turning into a marathoner. The key? Understanding how certain foods talk to your hormones. The result? Over 100 pounds, 45 kilograms, lost. No yo-yo effect. No starving. He became a reference for thousands of people. And his quote says it all. "I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was trying to survive." The good news? You don't need to wait for a heart attack to start. You don't need to push your body to the edge to see change. The lie they told you about fat. You know that idea that body fat is just about eating too much? That's a lie. Fat is much more than a storage of energy. Let me explain it simply. When you skip meals, eat poorly, or sleep too little, your body goes into alert mode. It's like it says, something's wrong. Better save energy. And energy, in this case, means stored fat. Now, when you eat at consistent times every day, sleep well, avoid insulin spikes, which sugar and flour cause, your body understands. Okay, I can stop defending myself. And then it activates a process called lipolysis. In other words, it burns fat as a source of energy. But this only happens when your brain and hormones stop feeling threatened. The more you force it, the less it works. The more desperate you get to lose weight, the harder it becomes for fat to leave. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The more you squeeze, the more it slips away. Most people fall into an invisible cycle. Restrict food. Feel guilty. Overcompensate with exercise. Slip up. Start over. Get frustrated. Self-sabotage. Repeat. All while believing a painful lie. I just don't have willpower. But the problem isn't you, it's the system. Your body has an invisible button, the survival mode. Every extreme diet, every skipped meal, every guilt trip over eating bread, presses that button. And your metabolism hits the brakes. It starts holding on to fat like your life depends on it. The irony? What's supposed to make you lose weight, is actually what's holding you back. I've tried everything. Yes. Everything, except the right path. Because the real secret isn't cutting food. It's turning off the invisible alarm in your brain. Imagine your brain as an internal GPS. If it's set to scarcity mode, you can run, sweat, kill yourself in the gym. And it'll still lead you right back to the same place. Storing fat. Your body doesn't want to look good. It wants to survive. If you're constantly sending signals of stress, guilt, deprivation, and fear, your body thinks, I'm in danger. Then it stores fat, conserves energy, increases hunger, reduces your motivation, pulls you toward the couch. And let's be honest, that couch feels glued to us, right? If someone invents a couch with Wi-Fi and a built-in fridge, humanity is done for. I'm doing everything right but seeing no results. That's probably because of this. There are 3 invisible saboteurs blocking your metabolism, and you don't even notice. Saboteur 1, the healthy breakfast that ruins everything. Orange juice, whole wheat bread, and granola. Looks healthy, but it's a sugar and refined carb bomb. Result? Insulin spike first thing in the morning. And insulin blocks fat burning. Your body goes, forget burning fat. Let's store more. Solution? Start your day with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Eggs, avocado, Greek yogurt, chia seeds. Saboteur 2, snacking between meals. A little cookie here, a granola bar there. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin. And that stops fat burning. Even healthy foods, if eaten constantly, put your body in an endless digestion cycle. Solution? Leave space between meals. Train your body to access stored fat. Saboteur 3, silent stress. You may look calm on the outside, but inside, your body is full of cortisol, the stress hormone. It triggers sugar cravings, promotes belly fat storage, disrupts sleep, reduces insulin sensitivity. It's chaos disguised as normal life. Solution? Take deep breaths. Sleep well. Walk outdoors. Laugh more. That balances cortisol and unlocks your fat burning. These saboteurs are like termites in a house. You don't see them, but by the time you notice, they've already eaten through everything. The good news? Now that you know where they are, you can start rebuilding your health from the inside out. The 3 night triggers that activate fat burning while you sleep. 1. Smart supper equals guaranteed fat burn.
Extremely effective tips to burn more fat while sleeping. First, you want to optimize your thyroid function, mostly by making sure that you're getting enough iodine, zinc, selenium, D. Make sure you're having iodized salt for iodine, oysters for zinc, seafood for selenium, and sunlight exposure or a supplement for vitamin D. Optimizing your thyroid function can increase your metabolism by up to 1,000 calories a day. Second tip is to build more muscle. Not only does muscle mass require a lot of calories to maintain even while you sleep, but it also increases insulin sensitivity and depletes glycogen stores, which will help recycle carbohydrates rather than storing them as fat. And the third thing is to eat more protein, at least 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. This is because protein has a high thermic effect. This means that the amount of energy it takes for your body to digest, process, and store protein is much higher when nutrients. Some studies estimate that between 15 to 30% of the calories taken in from protein are used right back up during the digestion process.
Forget the "don't eat at night" myth. It's not about the time. It's about what you eat. If you eat bread, juice, cookies, your body stores fat. But if you eat eggs with olive oil, nuts, yogurt with chia, your body gets quality material to repair muscles, produce GH and testosterone, fat-burning hormones. 2. Total darkness and cool temperature. Your body interprets the environment. Light and warmth equals daytime. Dark and cool equals night. If you sleep with lights on, TV glowing, or a stuffy room, your body reduces melatonin, the hormone for sleep and fat burning. Solution? Sleep in total darkness, between 64 degrees Fahrenheit and 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius. Simple. Deep. Powerful. 3. Uninterrupted, full night of sleep. 6 hours is enough? Forget that. During deep sleep, your body enters nighttime lipolysis. It breaks down fat to use as energy. But only if you sleep 7 to 8.5 hours straight. Avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Finish eating at least 2 hours before sleep. Less sleep equals more hunger the next day. More sleep equals more satiety, energy, and fat burning. You don't need a miracle. You just need to let your body do what it already knows how to do. And now, it can start burning fat, even while you sleep. The most underrated habit that transforms your entire body. There's something people think is way too simple to work. So basic, that almost no one takes it seriously. But the few who do, transform their entire body. And their life. It's not a supplement. It's not a diet. It's not a workout. It's consistency in micro-habits. And the most powerful one is this. Waking up at the same time every single day. Sounds silly? Just wait, you're about to see why this changes everything. Waking up at the same time, why it changes everything. When you wake up at the same time every day, your metabolism regulates. Your hormones balance. Your digestion works like clockwork. Your hunger decreases. Your energy increases. Your body feels safe enough to burn fat. Simply waking up at the same time resets your circadian rhythm, the invisible conductor of your health. The impact on your willpower. And the best part? This even affects your willpower. Neuroscience explains. Every time you wake up at a different hour, your brain enters a state of hormonal confusion. It's like having jet lag, every single day. The result? More anxiety. More cravings for junk food. Less emotional control. Less motivation.